It's Charlotte Tunes.
Yeah.
We paused. It's Toilet Tunes. I'm your host, Sarah Morris. Folks come to my big green bathroom somewhere north of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And we sing a little, we talk a bit, we put it out on the internet just in time for your Friday afternoon. Of course it's the internet, so you go on and watch it when you choose. But there's a new episode coming out real soon, so stay Toilet Tuned, stay Toilet Tuned. And that was our pause. I'm Sarah Morris. I invite people into my big green bathroom to sing cover songs when I'm in Minnesota, but here I am in Illinois at a conference, and I found people willing to sing in my hotel bathroom. That's amazing. I've brought green fabric so you feel like you're still with me in Minnesota, and I've invited the High 48s, and 4 of them said yes. Whoever turned me down, I don't know. I'm just kidding. There's no room. We're gonna sing a song for you. It's a shame about Ray.
I've never been too good with names. The cellar door was open, I could never stay away. I know it's probably not my place. It's either or, I'm hoping for a simple way of saying it's a shame about rain. In the stone under the dust, his name is still engraved. Some things need to go. It's a shame about rain. If I make it through today, I know tomorrow not to leave my feelings out on display. I put the cobwebs back in place. I've never been too good with names, but I remember faces. It's a shame about rain. In the stone under the dust, his name is still engraved. Some things need to go away. It's a shame about rain.
Huh? The High 48s? High fives! High fives! High fives! We have Tony Anthony, Tony, Eric, Rich, and David. And gosh, I just feel real lucky to have been in this bathroom with you all. I know people say that to you all the time, but no, I do. Like the High 48s. You can see them on big stages, or you can invite them into your bathroom. Okay, you just released a beautiful new album.
We did.
Yes, we're so excited about it. We've been working on it for a long time, and it's finally out in the world.
It is also matches.
Yes.
Which is so nice of you.
We knew we were going to be doing this and wanted to coordinate.
Because I wanted more green in here. So it's called Crocodile Man. Mm-hmm. Where'd you record it? Give me the lowdown.
We recorded in a lot of different places,
Oh.
but mostly in my basement.
Yeah?
Yeah. We actually started recording different parts in everyone's houses in the first part of this recording process, but then it just wasn't quite mashing, so we decided to record the rhythm tracks, which was upright bass, mandolin, and guitar, and maybe some vocals in my basement, in my home studio, and then layered stuff from there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Was the initial, when did you start recording it? Did it have...
Oh boy.
I think it was about
21?
a little over a year ago,
Okay.
for sure.
Oh.
That's
Sure.
awesome. Wonderful.
Taking some time.
Yes. No, I get to listen to this when I drive home tomorrow. Is that true?
Yeah,
Can I
if you
listen to
have
it?
a CD player in your car,
It should work.
Oh, I do. I have.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
I have a
that's
CD
rare.
player in my minivan, and her name's Martina. I want her to last forever.
I picked up the CD and I was so excited to listen to it. I realized I had no
You didn't
CD
have a
players.
way?
No. So tell me how it sounds.
We'll tell you how it sounds. It's gonna be, there's still something so beautiful about that. So I'm very excited. So Crocodile Man, you guys just did a big release show. You tour a fair amount. You play in the cities a lot, which is wonderful. Tonight, it's weird. We're in Illinois right now, but you're going to be in Little Falls, Minnesota at Great River Arts.
Mm-hmm. Looking forward to
So
that.
if you happen to be in the St. Cloud, St. Joseph, Little Falls area, I think there's a wide swath of central Minnesota that could get themselves to Little Falls by the time this, between airing and tonight. For sure you can do that.
Like 7 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, you got so much time to you could do your hair, you could take a shower, get your tickets, and go. And you are going to be doing some holiday shows. Yes. So we're going to link to all things High 48s below so that you can go follow and go listen. Do you have a holiday album?
We do.
Yeah.
It's called Holidays with the High 48s.
That is a wild title.
Yeah.
It's got the cutest covers, all their baby photos from Christmas time.
Oh, so, because I am a bit of a holiday music junkie, and I will have already started listening to holiday music today.
Excellent.
So, it's good to know that we can get them both Crocodile Man and the holidays with the High 48s. When you're on Toilet Tunes, I like to ask a few questions. And since there are many of us, we're going to get we're going to cut to the chase of the questions. The first one I ask, and everyone's got to answer, is will you, High 48s, tell me something good? Tell me anything in your world that is good. Eric.
Corny answer, but my students.
Yes.
I teach fiddle, and every day I'm like, these people come to my house and they pay me money to learn fiddle, and it's just, they're all really interesting people from all kinds of walks of life, and yeah.
I love that. That's a beautiful answer. Tony.
Well, Eric stole mine. I would also say my students, but since he said students already, I'm going to say this Folk Alliance conference, which I've never been to and been blown away by all the amazing bands, all the amazing people, all the amazing connections. This Toilet Tunes opportunity, this has been an amazing experience.
How, because you're really good friends with Mother Banjo, how did it take this long for you to get here?
It was on our radar. We used to do more bluegrass-centric things. We went
Sure.
down to IBMA when it was in Nashville and stuff. But, the title track of this record is a song from Dave Carter, who's, was the darling of Folk Alliance. And we have a John Prine song on this record. I mean, we're kind of folkies at heart.
Yeah.
So we finally realized that this would be a great fit for us.
Oh, and it was. They had an official showcase and blew everybody away. So, very brava. Rich, something good.
Besides this weekend, obviously, I'm building a cabin. I just started
Where?
that, yeah,
Where?
in Wisconsin.
Yes?
Yes. So yeah.
That's exciting.
Yep. So,
Cabin and a boat, what more could you
Yeah.
ask for?
That's it. Weekends off to use it. Just kidding. You can't do that on weekends. You're a musician.
Yeah.
You have to. Yeah, I know how that goes. David.
Honestly, just the music. I feel very lucky that I get to make music with these guys and a bunch of other people in the cities. We have a great scene
We do.
back home, as you know. Great bunch of folk. Yeah, can I ask for anything more? And I get to do this for a living.
How long has the High 48s been the High 48s?
Since 2006.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. That's amazing. The next question I like to ask is, where are you learning right now? We're going to go backwards. David, where are you learning?
Where are we learning? Like field-wise, technique-wise?
Well, just where,
location-wise?
I mean, that can be whatever that means to you. Like, is there a place you're learning, maybe you learn in your car all the time, or maybe you're learning in a book, or maybe you're learning in this general area of your life. So whatever "where are you learning" means to you.
That's a really good question. I'm learning like really on the job.
Yeah,
I feel like that's honestly where I thrive. I've always been a trial by fire sort of person. I love jumping into weird situations.
Yeah, and and by job do you mean music?
Just music in general. Yeah, and there's a lot of life lessons to go with that too.
Trial by fire is getting into some strange person's bathroom and like.
Yeah, no one's never asked me to do this. I'm glad I did.
I like to be the first. Rich. Where are you learning?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with David. Through new experiences, we've had a lot of good ones this summer. So
Music is good for that, I feel like.
Yeah.
And it's awesome to me that you're both say that 50% of this crew has said that when you've been together since 2006. That it's still where the learning's happening. Tony.
I'd have to say my two daughters, my two children, they, every day I have to kind of reassess what I think about the world and what I'm trying to teach them and what they can teach me. It's kind of this kind of cyclical thing that's been happening since they were born, really. But now that they're a little older, 8 and 11, we have dialogue, and sometimes Dad learns something new.
Oh my gosh, yes.
All the time.
I have an 11-year-old too.
Yeah.
And then a 14-year-old, but yes, 11's an interesting age.
Yeah, it really is.
Not that there are boring ages, because I don't think there are.
But it's great to have that back and forth with the kids.
It's a good place. All right, Eric.
I feel like I learn a lot in the car on the way to gigs.
Yeah.
Some of the longest form conversations I have are with bandmates on the way to gigs. I don't talk to people for that long.
Great.
Any other part of my life.
But when you can't get out of the car.
6-hour conversation, really?
I know. That's the drive. So you drove separate. But,
me and Eric and I did. Yeah.
So you get. I mean, like, I feel like when I've had times to travel with my bandmates, and I had a car with 3 people that you've already met in the bathroom because they were here a few weeks ago, you just have the best conversations. Because when else do you have all that time to sink in and like follow up with the questions and then follow up from the follow-ups? Learning in the car. Okay, so where are you learning is sort of acute, but now I'm going to ask about what for you is the steady beat of it, the thing you return to, or the practice, or the routine, or like what is a steady beat in your life of nourishment? And I'm going to start with you, Rich.
Beer.
Excellent.
I think that's going to be a common answer here.
Do you have a recommended beer for our people?
Well, I like most any IPA.
Any IPA. That's the steady beat of it. That's a good steady beat. Tony, you're next.
I do this weekly music program on Fridays with Mother Banjo, with Ellen Stanley, called the Back Catalog Listening Party, and every week I'm getting that nourishment. Every week I'm reminded why music's important and why songs are important, and I'm just so grateful that it's out there. It keeps me going.
Yeah. Your program is wonderful, and it's today as well, so you can just so I can program the Friday for you. After you're done with us in a few minutes, you can take a few hours to get yourself together. Then at 4 o'clock Central Time, you can back catalog listening party with Anthony. Then you can get yourself to Little Falls. That's right. Your day.
Well, and they're all archived on YouTube too, so if you're in the car driving to Little Falls, you can wait till Saturday.
For sure. Yes. Eric.
Every morning before I start my day, I'm down in my teaching studio, and I usually just practice for half an hour to an hour. It doesn't have to be anything that I'm working on. Sometimes it'll just be reading through music, and that's sort of that's the center of it all. I feel most of my ideas come from that.
I love that.
Yeah,
that's really cool. That's really cool. Okay.
I doubt anyone.
David, I didn't ask you your steady beat, and I need to know what's the steady beat of it for you.
Oh, I mean, besides being able to play with so many different people, I get to play with these guys quite often. I get to play with the Rowe Family Singers quite often, and Steam Machine, a bunch of other great people. In the midst of all this busyness, I still get to spend a lot of evenings with my wife. She, aside from being a great baker and just a great, fantastic partner, she also makes a good cocktail. And so it's nice unwinding at the end of the day with her with that.
She sounds like that's a good partner. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Thank you for coming back into the bathroom because I messed up, friends. Okay, here's the easy one. I'm going to ask you each to take us by the ear and spin us out to something you're listening to right now that's getting your ears hot and bothered. And I have not started with you. Is that true?
I think so.
Right. It's your turn to start.
All right. Well, kind of my newfound passion is a band called the Hot Club of Cowtown.
Yes!
Which they've been around for a long time, but
Yeah.
for some reason they weren't on my radar until recently, and it's just the most exciting mix to me
Yeah.
of bluegrass and country swing and Django style jazz and all everything in between. It's so much fun.
When I lived in Nashville with my husband, we used to go see a hot club at the Station Inn every time we could, and it was like the best thing. John Jorgensen would sit in sometimes, and Stuart Duncan. It was just like Richard Smith was the main, and it was, oh my God, it was
he's amazing too.
so freaking good. But I just think in general hot clubs, but I haven't spent time with that particular hot club.
So they blend in their kind of acoustic influences. There's bluegrass fiddle tunes mixed in with like straight up, Django Reinhardt tunes. It's a really great mix.
Okay, and I know they come to cities sometimes and play like the Dakota, I feel
Yeah.
like. Okay, I will link to that below. All right, Eric, hot and bothered ears.
There's a Norwegian duo called Kings of Convenience that I've been listening to a lot.
I like that name.
They have a great album called Peace or Love, and it's a beautiful record, and I've been wearing it out for more than a year. So yeah,
Kings of Convenience, Peace and Love.
Peace or Love.
Peace or Love. Wait!
Yes.
Oh, we have to
It's a choice.
choose?
You have to choose.
Oh! We're going to sit with that for a second.
Sit with it.
David.
I've actually been a fan of this band for a while now, but I came back to them because they released a new album, Countryside of Harmonica Sam.
Oh!
Love these guys. They're a really authentic sounding honky-tonk two-stepping country band from Sweden, I want to say. The front singer, Sam, he started out in rockabilly playing harmonica, and some of the other guys also came from bluegrass, but he decided, I think he started this as a side project and then took off and became the real thing. But what I love about them is they dug through like B-side records and lesser known honky-tonk and country singers that maybe recorded once or twice in Texas or Nashville, and their songs have been forgotten, but these are just amazing tunes.
That's awesome.
And I steal a few of them from my own country group that sometimes play at the Eagles Club, but yeah, I love their records so much.
That's cool. So I like that we also have Norway and Scandinavia, and Sweden represented, which is very Minnesotan that we're having.
And Cowtown, don't forget
And
that.
Cowtown.
Austin.
We're going. Yes. Super. Rich.
I'm kind of biased because I'm friends with these guys, but I've been getting into the Pistol Whippin' Party Penguins.
Yes.
Catalog. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of albums out.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I've never met any Pistol Whippin' Party Penguins,
They're
but
fun.
They are.
Yeah, they're a
Heard that
good
they're
bunch of
fun.
penguins. Yeah.
They are.
someday I'm going to get those penguins in a bathroom.
Oh,
They
good
don't
luck
know
with
it yet,
that.
but
Go ahead and a pedal steel.
I'm gonna work. Well, if it was in Shoreview, it was at my home bathroom. I've had 14 people in that bathroom.
Oh, wow.
I had vibraphone once.
Really?
The big
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So I think I could do that.
Okay, cool. I look forward to that.
This is the high 48s. This has been a highlight of my day because how often do I get to just stand by super excellent, so close to super excellent musicians and let them just play music by me? Not very often. This is pretty spectacular. Please go get Crocodile Man. You should get the CD. You should buy the physical CD, even if you don't have a CD player. And also you can download it, I presume.
That's right. Bandcamp. and
Bandcamp.
You can stream it as well.
Yep, and then also there's a holiday album which you can enjoy because it's that time of year where you might want to tiptoe between both. Like maybe you're not ready to fully commit to the holidays, but so you can just high 48s out yourself is what I'm saying. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks,
Thank you
Sarah.
for having us.
Yeah, this is so fun.
I have to thank my sponsors, the Sarah sponsors at Patreon who make this possible, the Sarah sponsors, the Sarah subscribers. I got your name wrong, but my love is real because I think there's no way I could do any of this stuff if it wasn't for you all. And I want to thank the viewers for showing up on Fridays at noon. We're here most Fridays at noon. And until I see you next, stay toilet tuned.